Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, let me continue. When I was in my final year of engineering, I got internship in one of the BIM consultancy firm. I worked there for 3 years and then I just switched to my company. Then again, now I'm going to join in a new company. That's a different story. So far my journey is so good and I have been experiencing what are the facets of our industry, the architecture, engineering, construction and operations industry. We started the Construction Leaders platform as a knowledge sharing platform. So based upon the demand and the request of the student, we started delivering the online courses also and offline workshops also at colleges. At this end of the webinar, I will be throwing more light regarding the online course. No issue at all. Now let's jump into our particular topic, career in BIM, Building Information Modeling. I hope my voice is clear to everyone. Let me share my screen. And this is not a typical class or a typical webinar, okay? You can interrupt me, you can ask your doubt and you can ask me whatever the doubt you have regarding the rest of the civil engineering branches, the BIM, the comparison, traditional way, digital way, and everything. Are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see the presentation? Career
Yes,
in
sir.
BIM?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Thank you. Let me make it full screen. Yes, I welcome you all once again to this webinar on career in building information modeling. These are the contents we are going to cover. I request you to please mute yourself. You can unmute and ask me if you get any doubts. So these are the following contents we are going to cover in this particular session. Right from the introduction to our industry, then BIM, how the BIM got evolved, the key components in the BIM, how the BIM is helpful for architects, engineers, construction professionals, and etc. And what are the skill set required for the BIM professionals and etc. Now let's look into the overview of the Indian construction industry. Let me tell you why I kept this first slide like this. Because as a person in our AEC industry, we have to understand the depth, length, and the width of our industry, the construction industry. It's no doubt it's a very, very big industry, and there is so much revenue generating out of this industry. It is the one of the largest one and the most vibrant one and the second biggest industry in the India, and also the biggest employment contributor. Here you can see when it comes to the highlights, economic contribution, nearly the 9% of India's GDP, and the commercial annual growth rate is 6.1%, and the second largest employment provider in our India, nearly 55 million people. And when it comes to sector division, our industry is not only about the roads and buildings and bridges, okay? There is so much inside of this particular industry, like infrastructure, real estate, urban development, residential, green and sustainable construction pathways, the technological advancement, the affordable housing, many and many things. When it comes to public-private collaboration, I hope you might have studied in your BTech civil engineering, like infrastructure planning and management, construction finance and management, these kind of subjects, right? There you might have come across public-private collaboration and partnerships, the PPP models. See, for example, let's take our railway projects or highway projects. Do you think the government alone is actually spending money on our infrastructure? No, not to alone the government, but also the private players and sometimes the foreign direct investment. The foreign companies do invest on our infrastructure. There are so many facets of this. It needs a level of understanding, knowledge, and maturity also to realize how big is our industry is. It's a very, very big one. And this is the one in the international market also very, very active. and so much of investments are being comes under this industry. And when it comes to technology, what everyone used to think before 10 years or 5 years, the civil engineering industry is a very lag behind. It's a very one of the oldest uh, engineering discipline. Yes, that is true. But now what is happening in our industry? Digital transformation is happening in our industry. Whatever traditionally we used to do with our paper, tape, chain, auto level, dumpy level, total station, theodolite, or whatnot. So many things are there, so many equipments are there in our industry, in our market. We have been using them. But now what's happening? As part of the digital transformation, we are doing everything digitally, online, over the cloud. In that cloud, in that digital transformation, the BIM comes into the picture, building information modeling. I will talk more about that in our later slides. Now, first, why we have to talk about BIM? What is the specialty of the BIM? Why? And why everyone is talking about BIM only? No matter, either you attend a webinar or conference or any workshop or a faculty development program or anything, people are talking about BIM, building information modeling. Why? Because it is already having a proven experience, proven record in terms of cost saving, time saving, more revenue generation, and good decision support making system. And many people think the BIM is all about 3D models. You learn a tool, you get into it, then you are doing a BIM. No, not at all. It's not only about the 3D modeling and 3D representation. It is also more about collaboration and how you are working in the BIM projects. So I will try my level best to make you understand. When it comes to the definition, completely forget about it. If someone asks you what is the definition of the BIM, you no need to tell. You can tell in your own terms, in your own words. Let me tell you what is BIM from my understanding and my experience. BIM is a process which makes use of intelligent 3D models and which acts like a data management system or a database from where we can pull out the information whatever we need, and it helps to take up the correct decisions at the correct time so that the projects will not be go under cost overrun, time overrun. Everything will be within the budget, so cost saving will be there, time saving will be there. And we all know time and cost are directly proportional in our industry, in our construction projects. Okay. And main thing, someone is talking about BIM means it is also about improving collaboration. Main thing, what is collaboration? Collaboration is nothing but ability to work together in a single shared files or a single shared project. I will show that, no issue at all. And if you feel I am going fast, you can just stop me, okay? So now let's come to the evolution of BIM. How the BIM got started, when it started, and how it is getting adopted by the industry. You know, in 1970s itself, the BIM word coined, it got started. But in the early 2000s, the popularity came. Why and how? Because of the 3D intelligent software that is Revit. Autodesk people really did so many improvements to the Revit software. So many people adopt the Revit as a building information modeling software, and they started working on that, and they were able to see the results. There are so many softwares I will show in the later slides, but because of the intelligent 3D modeling softwares only, the BIM got popularized. BIM is a subject actually, remember. BIM is a subject and BIM is a process which make use of so many tools, technologies, and etc. etc. Okay. And now BIM is widely adopted by so many countries, so many countries. You know, the India is the pool of talents when it comes to BIM. You check out North America, UK, USA, UAE, London, and Sweden, the Nordic countries, Ireland, everywhere, Indian people are there working on BIM projects. Let's move forward. I will explain more and more. When it comes to key components, see, when I say BIM, it's a process. Yeah, what's including in the process? What is included? That is 3D modeling. Developing the first job in the 3D modeling is the BIM is let's figure out what is the project, what is the requirement of the project, who are all there in the projects. After that, we'll start working on that by building a 3D model. That is the first thing. The 3D modeling is the very first thing. Once the project is accepted, the project is ready. Once we got the project proposal, I mean the acceptance of the project proposal, then collaboration. People will be able to work together on a single shared files, no matter either you are in the Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kolkata, Delhi, or a bits Pilani, or IT Bombay, no matter. You can work on a single shared file so that you can see what other people are doing, and also you can sync your live changes to the model to the other team members also. Data management, simulation and analysis, documentation. When it comes to documentation, it is once again very, very important. In a traditional way, how generally people do documentation? Typing in a Word file, extracting the Excel sheets, drafting and designing on the CAD, so much time consuming. We are in the 2024 and 2024 also going to end. We'll be jumping into 2025. We should be equipped with so many latest tools and technologies. You know, it's a very sophisticated world now. The Hyderabad is not same before the 30 years or 10 years. You are able to see the change, right? See, the BIM is also about the time period. It has been being evolved and evolved. It has been evolving. Let's move forward. When it comes to BIM and architects, architecture people, say for example, diploma in architecture or a bachelor of in architecture. So generally, the architecture guys are designers, by inbuilt designers. They work with a lot of tools, lot of technologies, and they are designers. So primarily they work with CAD, kind of Figma, Photoshop, and Rhino, Revit. So many tools are there in the market. They are designers. And the BIM helps in such a way they will be able to do their work in a very less time. And also with the help of latest tools and technologies, the generative design. We just have to give the inputs. How I am expecting the inputs. What are the constraints? What are the terms and conditions done? Once you give the data, the system only will generate the layout. This is your hall, this much of area, this is your bedroom, this is your puja room, and this is the elevation. So this is the utility area. This much space is occupied by the furniture, etc., etc. Automatically, it will pop up. We can modify accordingly as per our convenience. That is design optimization and visualization. You see, we are all human beings, right? There is a difference between reading and understanding and watching and understanding. Right? If someone asked you to, any doubt? If someone asks you to, for example, read and understand and tell a story, it's somewhat difficult. But what if you are watching a movie at the morning and at night your friend is asking to explain what you watched the movie? Definitely, you are going to explain the movie very well, right? Rather than reading a story and telling the same to the person. So that makes a difference here. The visualization is very, very important. The coordination is nothing but talking to the multiple people, collaborating with the multiple people and disciplines. Remember, when you come to the industry, no matter either you are a civil, architecture, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection, or electronic, you have to deal with so many disciplines. You have to talk with so many people. When it comes to BIM, you have to involve. Then your career will grow fast. When it comes to engineering, the same thing. We have a scope for structural engineers, mechanical, electrical, plumbing engineers, sustainable professionals in the case of energy analysis, And when it comes to construction, project planning. What do you know about project planning? I hope you might have studied in your BTech civil engineering, right? I also did study, but unfortunately did not learn any planning software. The traditional software that is Microsoft Project. That's a very nice software, but I couldn't learn in the academics. But now, every day I am seeing that particular schedule which prepared in the MSP, Microsoft Project, Primavera P6, Asta Power Project. Once you jump into the industry, then you will learn everything. Okay, no issue at all. But what my point is, you should have exposure. What is industry? What is there in the industry? What skills are needed to get into the industry? This is very important. Otherwise, there will be no difference between a knowledgeable person or just a graduate. Okay, let's move. So cost estimation, there are so many tools and technologies to extract the cost within a simple clicks. Then site logistics, you can track each and everything which is happening in our site. Facility management, this is a very important area and it is coming up. Facility management is nothing but once you plan, design, construction of building or a built asset something, then people are going to occupy that and people are going to live inside of the building or asset, right? And every day they should feel a fresh air. They should breathe very nicely. They should have a proper ventilation, the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And they should not feel a suffocation. Their fan in the room should just work very well. The air conditioner should work very well. The refrigerator, etc., etc. So we can track each and every asset, and we can improve the performance in terms of operation and functional. So this asset information modeling or facility management comes under some chapters, I can say. This is somewhat advanced. But before BIM comes, then only facility management comes. Now let's come to our favorite topic, that is career opportunities. See, let me tell you, in our BTech civil engineering or architecture, there are so many specializations. Like we have a structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, rock mechanics, transport engineering, payment engineering, marine, etc., etc., etc. There are so many things. So, if you enter into the BIM, you can work with so many disciplines at the same time because the BIM is everywhere in every branch. If you want to get into buildings, infrastructure, you can take up with the Revit. If you want to jump into the infrastructure only, then you can take up the Civil 3D or InfoWorks projects. There are so many things. I will show in the later slides. Primarily, the one who wants to start their career in the BIM, first they will start with the role BIM modeler. What is the job of a BIM modeler? The job of the BIM modeler is nothing but the company will give you the inputs in a PDF or a 2D CAD. You have to develop a 3D model out of that. So typically the job of a BIM modeler is developing a 3D models and documenting that, extracting a drawing, sections, elevations, details, whatnot, schedules, the quantity takeoff, and etc. Then we have a BIM analyst. This is a role after that career, after some experience. We have a BIM manager. Say, for example, if you want to become a BIM manager, then you should have a experience as a BIM modeler, BIM engineer, BIM coordinator. BIM manager is a top. It depends upon the company, how they want to name your role based upon the company standards. Some people call BIM director, BIM manager, etc., BIM delivery head, digital delivery head, etc., etc. In short, the BIM manager oversees the implementation of BIM on projects. Okay. Then BIM coordinator. He is the person who actually coordinates with so many disciplined people, so many teams, like architecture, civil, interior, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection, instrumentation and controlling. So many, so many, so many teams are there. Okay. Now let's come to BIM technician. So this is one of the very popular role when it comes to multinational companies. After some period of time, once you get the experience in the companies, then you will be hired as a BIM technician at the multinational companies. Right now, I'm working in one of the multinational companies where the company head office is in Singapore and the branches are in India, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Canada. And I am going to join in a company where the presence is everywhere across the globe. Okay. So when it comes to BIM architect, this is for the architecture background people. If you learn the tools, somehow, if you just start your career in the BIM, then no issue. You can climb the ladder in the corporate world. That's what happened with me. I hope it will happen with everyone once you believe in yourself and start your career. So BIM engineer, the same thing goes for structural, MEP and etc. people. Okay, the BIM project manager we have seen, the BIM researcher. If you are the guy who is interested in the research, the higher education, of course, you can pursue your higher education in the BIM, the Master of Science in Building Information Modeling. You can explore, you can do so much research. Now, BIM educator and trainer. So let me tell you, the beauty of the civil engineering industry is if you acquire the skills, then you can teach the same skills to fellow students or fellow friends and you can earn money. It's like a part-time job. So whatever I'm doing now, it's my part-time. So maximum evening classes I do take, webinars and workshops I do take, and I charge accordingly. So, and also you can simply sit at your home and you can provide the plans, sections, elevations for your villagers, for your city people. It's all about the network, okay? Say, for example, let me tell you how I actually got interest in my career. Me and five of my friends together joined in a company. So we got a very good command. So we helped each other. We built on the skills. We applied for multiple companies. We attended the interviews. We cracked and we switched the companies. Our salary got doubled. This is how generally we grow in the corporate world. Okay. Once you start the career, you will get to know everything. Okay. You just have to learn in office. That's it. Then you will learn automatically everything. Okay, fine. Let's move forward. When it comes to skill set, very important. The technical skills, you should have a knowledge about your subjects, the tool knowledge, like you should have some proficiency in the CAD, Revit, ArchiCAD, Tekla, many things. Collaboration, you should be able to work with the team members. Then you should be able to learn continuously, okay? Because previously everyone said the CAD is very important software. You should learn CAD, you should learn Start Pro, etc., ETABS, MEDAS, etc. Now the things are getting changed. Now people are telling learn Revit, learn Tekla. Over the period of time, everything will get changed. Right now, the trend is BIM and the popular software is Revit. That's why we are talking about BIM and Revit now. After some time, maybe we will be talking about digital twin. That's it. So when it comes to training and education, you know, no matter if you are from architecture or any engineering background, you can jump into the BIM. Okay, there are so many online courses available. There are so many institutes also well recognized globally, and you can attend the workshops and seminars also. And I suggest, I recommend you people to start networking with the people. Okay, the people are nothing but your friends or your colleagues or your fellow classmates, your seniors. Seniors are very helpful persons, I can say, because the first person who actually given the introduction, Pinit Rajkumar, is actually the founder of Construction Leaders. I connected with him because of my LinkedIn connection. This is how we actually build the network, the connections, and will make the meaningful outcomes out of our network and connections. Very healthy relationships. Now, when it comes to future trends in the BIM, definitely there will be the integration, and it's already happening. Okay, This is not a future, it is a present only. Augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence. Everyone is talking about all these things, right? So this is the present, not the future. What I mean, future trends is nothing but many people are just aware of the words like BIM, AI, AR, VR, but people will be making use of these very rigorously in every day. However, we are using WhatsApp, Google Maps, Facebook, Twitter every day. Like that, AR, VR, MR, AI also people will use every day in life. I hope you already making use of the AI like a Chat GPT, Gemini, the Google Bard, Copilot, etc. Right, Sonic, etc. etc. And there are so many things coming up in the cloud. You don't need to save something in your laptop, okay? You can save everything in your cloud so that you no need to take a laptop by keeping 80,000, 1 lakh rupees for a hard drive, very highest RAM and etc. etc. No, not needed. You just take a 35,000 Lenovo iPad, you can just go over it. And we have a digital twins. This is a very, very advanced topic. I won't touch much about it, but definitely in the future, we will be talking about digital twins a lot, a lot. Now, quickly, let me show you the 3D modeling tools available in our industry. At the first rank we given to Revit, it's from the Autodesk. So Autodesk people are everywhere. The Autodesk is ruling the industry like anything, okay? You just to open their page and you will see many list of softwares. And people are using them. So Autodesk is there at the first place, then Tekla, ArchiCAD, Alphan, Ecosim from Bentley, Vectorworks, Rhino. There are so many things, okay? And it's completely your choice. What to choose, where to build your skill. That's it. When it comes to collaboration, like people will be able to work together in a single platform. BIM 360 ACC, again, this is from Autodesk. When it comes to architecture, we have Autodesk Revit architecture, the Bentley architecture softwares are there, Nemenchik, Vectorworks, Rhino, Graphisoft, many things are there. Now structure, the same thing here. Here you can see, when it comes to structure, earlier we know only StatPro and ETABS. Now you can see there are so many tools actually for structures. Now when it comes to mechanical, electrical, electronic and plumbing, we do have so many things here. And always the Revit is there at the first rank because people are using Revit in such a way, the entire project is on the Revit. For estimation and simulation also, we can use all the softwares. So in our upcoming course in the BIM Revit architecture, we are providing the particular Autodesk, this particular Autodesk software training as a bonus, particularly for class detection and coordination. Let's move forward. So sustainability. Sustainability is a trending, okay? If you become a sustainability consultant or expert, you can earn like anything. You can grow in our corporate world. IGBC is there, lead is there, Graha is there, so many things are there. And to help you, there are so many tools in the industry. From Autodesk are there, and it comes to facility management. So many, there are so many things are there. So with this, I would like to just give a break to our webinar content, the core part, the career in building information modeling. I hope our session is making sense. I hope you understood and you learned something out of this session. Is it making sense? Can anyone tell me? Am I audible first? Am I audible or no? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah, in the comments. Yeah, you are dropping your text in the comments. Okay, and while I am presenting my screen, I can't see the chat box. So I asked you to just speak up. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible, sir. Audible.
Yeah, great, great. Thank you. So this is about BIM and the career in the building information modeling. Okay. And so far I delivered two batches. from the construction leaders platform. Some got internship in Hyderabad company, some got placement in the GMR, some got internship in the RV Associates, some got in the COVI, the multinational companies. And there are so many people joining here and there in a BIM companies. So generally what I do is I prepare the syllabus as per the industry standards. I deliver the training, and of course we have a team also who have expertise in the Revit tool and so many tools. They also will be coming into the picture. They also will train you, will teach you. Okay. So once we are done with the training, we will give you assignments. Okay. Of course, in between also we will give you the assignments, and we will ask you so many and so many things. And also we will conduct the mock interviews. Me only, because I worked as a HR also, the part-time HR in my first company. I recruited my college juniors to the company. I acted as HR also. So I know how generally a company works, how they evaluate the candidates, and how they hire the candidates. Okay. So I have pretty much knowledge on that one also. So I take mock interviews, I give the career guidance, and also I conduct a tool test. The tool tests are very, very important in the present, and also will help you to develop your portfolio. Whatever the your work you are practicing or you are doing, that you will be mastering and you will be able to show to recruiters, so that they will believe, yes, this particular person is having a knowledge and he practiced, he worked, he learnt the Revit or CAD or Navisworks, whatever the software it is. See, without having a proper skill, we cannot do anything. There are 15 lakhs of engineering students coming every year out of the colleges. And there is a shortage for the skill. What is the skill, first of all? Skill is nothing but the work, the ability to do what employer is expecting. You know, as long as we are in the colleges, we study, we write, and we get the marks. That is output for us. But when it comes to industry, what is the output? You have to develop and you have to give output in such a way it should be useful to the project. Okay. You have to do something with your hands, with your mind. Then only the employer will feel happy, and that is the output. They will give the, one second, they will give the reward in reverse, I can say. So, see, people do expect, okay, the companies do expect. The time has gone when, okay, you studied civil engineering, that's really great. Oh, you are a BTech graduate, that's really great. And just come and join. We'll take an interview and we'll give you the offer. No, in the olden days, there was a shortage. Now, there is a competition. So, how to stand out from the competition is just by bridging the gap between the academics and the industry. That is through the skills, upskilling ourselves, learning the skills. So, you know, because of this motto behind the construction industry, we started this platform, and we delivering so many webinars, workshops, etc., etc. Without jumping into the prices of the courses, I will just show you the syllabus of the course actually, which we prepared, okay, for the BIM and Revit architecture and the Navisworks. Are you able to see my page, construction leaders?
Yes, sir.
Great. Let me throw some light on what we are going to cover in our upcoming online live course on BIM, Revit architecture and Navisworks. This is the introduction to the construction leaders. You don't have to worry. Let's go to our particular course. You know, this course name is BIM and Revit architecture plus Navisworks as a bonus. This will be for 8 weeks, that is 2 months. We will take the evening classes. We'll fix the timing as per the students' availability and the trainer availability. And it's completely flexible, okay? It's not like a very professional training conducted by some MNC company or etc. No, nothing. It is in between us, and it will be delivered in such a way as you wish. It's a very friendly. And the main motto is building a skill. That's it, okay? Not giving a certificate. Of course, we will be giving certification also, but skill is very, very important. So the first thing in our course, we'll jump into learning about our industry, our architecture, engineering, construction, and operations industry. Okay, how is our industry? What is our role in the industry? Who are the stakeholders, the contractors, owners, developers, engineers, how they work in the industry. After that, we'll give the introduction to BIM. What is BIM? The principles, concepts, BIM as a process, difference between CAD and BIM, how to improve the collaboration. Let me tell you, if you are someone who alone learn the Revit tool, CAD or Start Pro, someone, and go into the industry, you cannot grow in your career without having a subject knowledge. In our case, the subject knowledge is BIM. BIM is a subject, okay? First, you have to understand that. We should not jump and start a 3D modeling in the Revit. No, that will not make any sense, okay? In your whole career, you will just work as a BIM modeler only. If you just want to become a BIM modeler, if you just learn the tool, if you want to become a BIM modeler, coordinator, BIM manager, specialist, and etc., you should have a knowledge. First of all, what is BIM and why we are doing it? What is the difference, okay? And how we can improve our cost savings, time savings. And here you can see clash detection. Clash detection comes under the Navisworks software. So we will be covering that one also. Generally, to enter into the BIM industry, you need the Revit software, the modeling skill. If you have the Navisworks also, that is very, very well and good. People will take you without having any doubt and without having any question. So that is the intent why I included the Navisworks as a bonus here. And BIM levels of development. So this is a very technical. Once we start the course, then we will be coming to know it. Then BIM dimensions and their applications, BIM standards and guidelines. And remember, you ask any 3 years or 4 years experience person in the BIM, sometimes 10 years experience person, they will not say anything about standards because they are just working on Revit. They are not doing BIM. If you are a BIM professional, then you should be able to talk about standard also. You know, National Building Code, National Fire Protection and Alarm Code, Indian Road Congress, and ASTO. There are so many standards, okay? Like that, for BIM also, we have a standard. So we will be covering about that. Then software tools for BIM, the overview of the Revit, Navisworks, and some other softwares if needed. Then career opportunities. This is about BIM. Now, let's come to our Revit architecture training. Whatever you are seeing in front of your eyes, the building, the wall, the door, the lighting fixture, the bed, the chair, the cot, the furniture, everything, everything we are going to build, okay? We are going to build everything. What is Revit? Why we use that? New projects, setting up a template, setting up the project properties, layers, materials, doors, windows, families, staircase, railing. Let me just open the Revit software. Here you can see. Are you able to see my Revit screen?
Yes, sir.
I can say when compared to other softwares, when compared to AutoCAD also, Revit is the very, very, very easy software. And whatever we do in our Revit, everything is 3D, okay? Everything is 3D, three-dimensional X, Y, and Z. It is such a easy in such a way. You just have to take the particular commands, and these are all very, very well known, right? Wall. How do you actually make a wall and etc. Let me just open any particular new. Just let me take architectural template. The project will pop up. And if you have any doubts, you can drop on the chat box, okay? And you can ask me also once I demonstrate the Revit. Here you can see we have a wall, door, window, components, column, roof, ceiling, floor, railing, mullion, ramp, stair, everything is here only. If you go to structure, We have I-beams, walls, columns, structural connections, footings. When it comes to steel, we have connections, bolts, welding, etc. When it comes to systems, mechanical people, electrical people play with the systems. There are so many things, okay. But our scope will be this architecture, some of the tools in the structure, then Navisworks. Of course, I opened the Navisworks software also, but it's somewhat advanced, okay. First, you have to understand Revit. You know how easy it is to develop a model in the Revit? Simply just say, for example, this is a wall, okay. For example, I want to build a 2 BHK home. Let me just build a 2 BHK home. So those are the bedrooms. Let me tell you. So this is the kitchen for me, and this is a puja room for me. And let me take a door. A double door. Let's take a double door, and let's place a double door here, just like that. And let's take a single door, just like this. And we can edit everything as our wish, okay? Simply we can edit just like this. So when it comes to kitchen and puja room, I don't want to have a door. I want to simply a opening. How can we do that? Simply we can go here. Here you can see wall opening. Simply just create a wall opening just like that. Here also simply create a wall opening. So this is a very big opening, okay? We don't need this much big opening for our kitchen. Let's keep until this height only. Now if you go to, sorry, let me go to this project. So if we go to 3D here, we can see so far whatever we built. Okay, so this is our 2 BHK. Done. We are done with the 2 BHK. Okay, if you want to give a floor, simply select. So you can just model it, and here you got your floor. That's it. And you want a roof or ceiling here? Fine, we can do that. Let's go. Let's come to the roof, and let's just make our roof here, just like that. Attach. Yes, this is our roof. No, you don't want this kind of roof. You want a flat roof only. That's fine. Let's give the slope as a 0, and you will get your slab. So there are so many things, okay? There are so many things, slab, roof, or etc. And what you want to do, you want to just edit the boundary, and you want to have a railing here. We can do that. Simply come here, take a railing. Just you want railing here. Done. The railing has come. And say, for example, you want to have a same thing for the next floor also. So simply to levels, I will go to next level, and I will just paste. We got next floor also. Now what to do? I want staircase also. Let's do that. Here we have a staircase. Simply just like this. That's it. We got our staircase. See, in this very little time, I am showing entire home, okay? And imagine, if you learn the whole Revit tool, how excellent work you can do, okay? So here we can create openings, etc., etc. We can do so many things here, okay? So this, I'm just very curious to show you the excellent work we can do with the help of the Revit, okay? So this is 3D modeling or authoring tool, I can say. Let's come back to our course. So whatever I did so far, more than that, whatever I just shown, that is 5% I can say. We are going to learn so many things in our course, in our upcoming course. Okay, see, I will be sharing this particular PDF with you, our email also. Go through it. After that, we have a Navisworks course. So it is a bonus for the BIM Revit Architecture course. So this is about the course, okay? This is about the course. So I am done from my part. Now the thing is, what is the price? What is the price of the course? Are there anybody who already inquired about the price in some other institutions, in some other companies about BIM training? Anyone from the audience? Did you inquire the fee? Yes, Akash Kukula. You can tell the fee. If you inquire the fee outside, you can just tell.
Sir, actually, AutoCAD is a package that you can construction base.
Okay, your voice is breaking. Excuse me, your voice is breaking like anything.
Sir, in market, actually, some packages are AutoCAD,
Yeah.
software and EDEP, and the 3 month course, 1 month course at market to available there. Sir, but not completely clear in moving on the software and just not giving to the proper materials and understanding of the model software and just
Okay.
give the model and not complete the information.
Okay.
What the
Okay.
students knowledge.
Okay. Okay.
Kindly
Understand.
please provide the construction and yes, sir.
Okay. And anyone else? Any comment? Okay. Your
Software, sir.
your voice is breaking. Who are raising the hands, you can please
Hello.
unmute. Sorry. Uh, Unmute and you can talk. Yes, Akash. You can unmute and talk. See, everywhere is the
Yeah.
same, okay? There will
Yeah.
be, yeah, please tell me.
Yeah, the fee range is almost it is ranging between 10,000 to 2 lakhs.
Yeah, and let me show, I hope you are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me open the research. What my team does is, let me just tell you. So, BIM syllabus, use case list, training issues list and pricing. So I did a research, okay. So what are the BIM companies, global companies, Bangalore, Hyderabad companies, Chennai companies, and the BIM training institutes and etc. So let me, here you can see, don't take any screenshots, okay. This is confidential. And you can see, this is the cost of the courses they are charging for a packages. Okay, by keeping this in my mind, actually, we did so many changes to our framework, and we tried our level best to make this particular BIM Revit architecture Navisos course as much as possible affordable. As part of that, we come to a price conclusion. Let me just show you the pricing. Okay, I hope you're able to see my PPT now, right? Are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great. Now hold your breath. I'm going to go to the prices slide. So this is the pricing of our BIM Revit architecture and Navisworks course. We more focus related to students and graduates. So this is the fee we fixed for 2 months program, okay? And you will be able to develop your skills on BIM, industry, Revit, and Navisworks. And you will be able to develop your portfolio. So this is the standard fee which we finalized. When it comes to some other coaching institutes or training institutes, we are nowhere there at all. It's a very affordable from whatever I feel. And so this is about standard, right? So when it comes to why we have to conduct a webinar before launching an online course, definitely to help the needy people, right? See, out of so many people register for the webinar and the course, you are here in this call because you have a actual real interest. So to help you people, we have one more, that is present price for the next 1 hour for the interested candidates who will be able to enroll as soon as possible. 500 off. And when it comes to students, say for example, you are a student, you have a friends or you are a group. If you are coming together, then again there is a deduction in that group also. Say for example, you are an individual student and it's a 6,000 now. Now you can pay 5,500 and you can enroll into this course. If you are a graduate, it's a 7,500, you can enroll into this course. Just for today in the next 1 hour only. Because we are already putting our efforts, we designed the course, we have all the reading materials, study materials, we will be providing the recordings also, and people will come and train you. We have to respect their time also. So it is very affordable. It is a minimum from our side. Okay, I hope you got my point. Okay, we are not the commercial company or a commercial training institute. Okay, we are just trying to help you by building your skills. That's it. So if anyone is enrolling, interested, you can simply pay to that particular QR code or to that particular number, and you can send a screenshot to me. I will add you people into the batch 3 BIM Civil Revit Architecture and Navisworks course group. That's it. This is from my side. Okay. And if you have any doubts, you can ask. You can ask like anything about career in the BIM, etc. How you will be supporting us once we enroll into the course, what we have to do after completion of the course, etc. You can ask everything because you are important. You are paying the fee for the course, so you have all the rights. Yeah, that's it from my side, guys. I hope this session is helpful for you. It is making sense. Okay. Thanks for your patience. And any doubts?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what are the job opportunities after this course completion for a working professional who worked at a site
Okay.
almost 6 years?
Oh, 6 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's my question actually. How to place into the BIM? How to enter into the BIM field actually?
okay. Okay.
Is this
Okay.
course helps me or how it
Ge-
helps me? Yeah. Yeah.
genuinely, let me tell you, sir,
Yeah.
if you have 6 years of experience, then
Okay.
uh, there is no point in what I can say entering into BIM because
Okay.
see, there is a difference between a person who is there from the starting, a person
Mm.
who joined in the middle. If
Okay.
your experience is 2 years or 3 years,
Okay.
definitely you can enroll and you can start learning BIM. You can jump
Okay.
into any companies. You can start your career. Okay,
Okay.
but you are already earning some good amount of money as a uh, engineer at site or
Yeah.
at any particular location, a particular
Yeah.
project.
Yeah. Yeah.
I recommend this course to the students, the graduates, freshers who are looking for internship jobs, and the working professionals having the 1 or 2 or 3 years of experience. Okay, because
Okay.
let me tell you, sir. Say for example, I started my BIM career in the 2020 with
Okay.
the salary of 20,000. Now
Okay.
I have 4 years of experience. My package is 16 LPA.
Okay. Six.
So
Okay. 16 LPA.
yeah, 16.
Okay. Okay.
So why there is a good growth in my career is
Okay.
I worked first of all with the internship 10,000 as an employee 20,000. I was there for 3 years. I learned the tools. Then suddenly I switched the company. I got
Yeah.
9.45. Then I switched now 16. This
Yeah.
is how the growth will be. But
Yeah.
uh, see, sir, I started my career with the 20,000. Right now, you are a site engineer 6 years. Might be
Yeah.
your salary very, very high. Again, you cannot come back to the 25,000 or 30,000, which is for the freshers right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is my genuine answer to you, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir, you're very correct. But the salary is a very lesser compared to when we compare 4 years of experience in site.
Okay,
The salary is very much actually. No, right now actually my salary is around 7 lakhs, sir.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
So your experience is six years, right?
yeah, 6 years.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, that's the main issue actually. So
okay.
yeah,
If you want to come back to the BIM, Revit and all, I think
okay,
again you might have to start from the midware somewhere.
okay,
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 but
okay,
you cannot guarantee, cannot get as a what I can say in the first hit itself, you cannot get that much package in our BIM
okay,
until and
okay,
unless you graduate from the RSES, NICMAR, IIT, provided
okay,
with the BIM skills. Okay, and
okay,
let me tell you, the
okay.
people who are graduating from the IITs, NS, NICMAR, RSES also, they are starting somewhere. Okay,
Yeah,
not
of
with the
course.
7LP also. The
Okay.
civil engineering people itself, it's like that. I don't know the reason, but
Mhm.
it's like that. But now with the BIM, there is some change, some shift. The IT
Yes,
companies are hiring BIM professionals. Right
yes,
now,
yes,
let me tell
yes.
you, I will be working for HCL Technologies in two
Okay,
months. Okay, that is
okay,
the company which offered me 16 LPA.
okay,
This is how
okay.
our future and our present right now happening.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, sir. The BIM industry is right now growing, so that's
Yeah,
why I decided to somewhat test shift to BIM. How it will like.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
got your
yeah,
points.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I hope my
Yes.
answer is
Yeah, yeah,
making
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh. And any other doubts?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Your voice is breaking, it seems.
Uh, Sir, myself, Naidu. I'm assistant professor in NSRIT Engineering College, sir.
Okay,
Sir, actually, I have the interest in the BIM learning, sir.
okay,
For view of this, I will upgrade the software skills in BIM regarding the SCAD Pro and AutoCAD.
okay,
Present, I will expand in teaching and also I teach the skill-oriented course as a BIM software, sir.
okay,
In view of this, I will interested to the learning of BIM software, sir.
okay,
Present,
okay.
I am in the college. What are the how I can learning the BIM your institution, sir? Any online mode system or offline mode system? Any near the institute of the Visakhapatnam?
Sorry, sir, I am not getting your exact question. Could you please drop over a chat? Your voice is breaking to me. Otherwise, you can connect me over a phone call after this session. Uh, I will drop my mobile number in the chat. Mine is 9666 824412. I am Naveenkumar Nagipogu. You can just Google my name. I am available everywhere, okay? And it is very important in our 2024-2025. You may contact me after the session, sir. And the remaining people, are there any doubts? Anyone interested in the joining course?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
I am Priya Krishna from RGK Srikakulam. Now I am
Okay,
pursuing final year civil engineering, sir.
okay, okay,
I want to build my career in BIM.
okay.
Sir, we are offering any internships like placements offers after the completion of this course, sir.
No, no, no. Presently, we are more committed to building skill and upskilling only. From our side, there is no guarantee in terms of placement, but we do provide the guidance. We will share the opportunities with you wherever there are walk-ins, where are availabilities for the freshers, or if there is any reference. Right now, we delivered 2 batches, right? So out of 2 batches, we were able to refer the 5 candidates. Now they did internship and they placed in the companies in Hyderabad and etc. in Chennai. But from our side, there is no guarantee. We just try to help you our best. That's it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And any doubts?